myself, Mike HEWETSON, Pony, affectionately known as Pony. This is Mr. Paul Owen, and I usually play 3 synths with La Luna LS Stelle. I play the Nord Wave, Mini Moog, and my Virus TI. We come up with lots of different sound effects. We tend to use a lot of nature sound effects, either the sea or the countryside, lots of different animal effects. Also a lot of dialogue in our music. We're here today and we just played Boscombe Fair amongst lots of other local bands in Boscombe and Bournemouth sort of area. And we went down quite well. We had about 30-40 people, which is good for a 4:20 slot in the afternoon, I believe. So thanks Damien for doing that.
To record our music using Mike's got various array of synthesizers and I've got various instruments, bass guitars. We use a lot of sound effects where we draw a lot of our influence from, and of course when we was younger.
Walking it out.
first met in 2004. Well, we met before that actually, when we used to play with you. You know, the first band I was in was Uncle Fester, then into various Mental Block, reggae outfits, then into Funkin' Bob Noxious, and then the duo Virgo 2, which is myself and Kojo doing roots reggae, and also playing in various percussion, backing various percussion, various people.
Likes to kick ass on the bass, does our Paul?
Yeah,
he likes the bass line.
Yeah.
The bass line is the backbone, and the percussion is the heart.
Yeah,
and then I put lots of space in there, like because we tend to get influenced by Hawkwind and Ultra Tentacles and a lot of progressive rock bands from my side. And then
Absolutely.
You get a lot of Eno influences.
Yeah, sure,
Vangelis, Eno, Jean-Michel-Jarre, the Orb especially. The Orb is quite mixed up with a lot of the stuff we do. So there's modern influences and there's also retro influences there, as far back as the late 60s to early 70s. Also Delia Derbyshire, make a mention of her.
Wendy
liked
Carlos.
Fantastic.
Mini Moog? You do want some rock and roll? Yeah, what kind of stuff do you want? Because me and Paul can see, you know, it'll have to be like either dancey or ambient or somewhere in between or something.
You want some dance, Mike?
You're not bad with yourself.
Yeah, about 6
Tangerine Dream, Klaus Schultz, all the top ambient people, you know, and we do like Osric Tentacles.
So have you got any favourites in that era?
I like so many, you know, I like everything basically. I can't, you know, Osric stand out quite a lot.
Pungent Effulgent's probably my favourite, and Jurassic Shift as well. So we get a lot of
Floors
influence.
Too Far Away is a good album. It's quite a recent,
More recent one,
yeah,
2006.
a couple of years ago. It's really nice. In fact, most of the albums are just top.
Fantastic, yeah. I think
big
Osric's,
influence on us, you know.
they've influenced many bands, haven't they?
As well as lots of prog rock, you know, Genesis, yes.
Keith Emerson's one of my favourites. I managed to see Emerson, Lake and Palmer probably on their last gig at High Voltage Festival this year. So.
Yeah, Pink Floyd is a major influence on me.
Floyd, definitely. You know, early Floyd, especially.
From Moore and Relics and Zabriskie Point, just after Sid Barrett. Okay.
I'm a gummer.
I'm sorry we have to leave you so soon, but thank you ever so much.
Thanks. Thanks so much. Rock and roll.